welcome back to Unemployed to Hall of Fame, episode 4. As you'll be able to see, formation has changed again. I said I was going to do a bit of tweaking, and I think I found the one I like. Results may go, no, they're not, but I like the way we're playing. So this is what we're going for now. So we've got the 3 at the back, all big defenders. I've made some signings that I'll show you. Then the fullbacks or the wing backs, and then the ball winning midfielder here. Then we're going for a supporting striker with a target forward up front. So we are, and I think that's this for me seems to be working a bit better. Floated crosses for the big men, playing for set pieces, in possession, in transition. We're now counter pressing. We all play Football Manager, and we know for some reason counter pressing is just needed. It's annoying. That's what we need to do every year to sort of get results, but it's what works for the match engine, and you'd be stupid not to use it. I see some comments on Reddit and stuff going around going, "Oh, you shouldn't be using it. It's tactic break." Well, why wouldn't you use it if it's not our fault if the game engine's broke? That's just my opinion. But I am using it. I wasn't going to because I didn't actually think these guys would have the work rate, the stamina to do it, but it seems to be working quite well. And we're doing it here as well. We're trapping them outside and inviting crosses though, due to our centre-back height. And then we're also preventing up top, so our target forward is closing down. So this is what I've settled on. Like I said, results have been a mixed bag since the last episode. We ended it here, I believe. So first game was perfect, worked really well. Salmon getting on the score sheet again. Alex Leader-Williams, like I say, he's one of my favourite players at 16 on the score sheet. 3-0 away, really good result. But then at home we fell apart to Cheadle, and this is where I changed the formation. This is where, after this result, it's where I pushed added a shadow striker, mixed it up a bit, because we just got, and actually all the goals from there, which counter what I'm saying, all the goals from there were over the ball goals, and that seems to be our weakness. It's all good having massively tall centre backs, but if you can drop the ball over their head, they haven't got the pace, and it stung us. So we got taught a lesson there. Didn't deserve to win. Fine, I accepted it. Is what it is. And then we bounced back with a 3-0 win away. Devontae Morton, who's a new signing, I'll show you him shortly, along with the other transfers. Meadowcroft scored from a corner. And then Jared Blake off the bench scored a lovely goal from outside the box to get his second for the season. And then back at home, we lost again. This was undeserved, though. So the home fans haven't had anything to cheer about in the month of September. And they won't see any more September. We've got 2 away games now that we're going to be playing live, which is I'm probably saying it wrong. I don't care. I'll just say the FA Vase. that's what we're calling it. We've got the FA Vase away, and then we've got the Macron Cup. We've been drawn away in both of those, which I'm not a fan of, and we're actually favourite to lose the Macron. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But this one here, it would, like I said, completely against run of play. They did score early, which made me worry. Jordan Jones scored outside the box, crossbar and in. Lovely goal from the fullback. But at the end of the day, and then they got a really late minute penalty. We haven't got VAR in these lower leagues. I didn't think it was in the box. It looked, and the commentary said it was harsh. I don't think that was fair. But we were up on all the stats and things like that. It was just one of those. I didn't get too annoyed. I'm like, do you know what? We got one of them against Bury. Just take it. So transfers in. We have done a bit of wheeling and dealing both sides. So a few players out on loan. No one wants to buy any of our players. I can't sell them. No idea why. They just will not go. They won't accept mutual terminations. I'm just trying to thin our squad down a bit because it is big at the moment. Which is affecting our dynamics. As you can see here, that we've had a high turn. It's my fault but it is affecting it. Which again, if you've played FM24, this is huge. The dynamic's such a huge part of this season, but I just want to get that squad right. Load of players gone out on loan. A couple of the youngsters have just gone out. This guy Barney, who was our backup goalkeeper, started complaining that he wanted to leave. He then fell out with me, and I thought, do you know what? I can't be doing with the moral thing. We'll get rid. We just let him go for free. So players in. Let's have a look. So we have signed Callum Lees, who is a centre back. Probably don't need a centre back, but I just thought we're gonna get more depth. And again, he was really highly recommended. He's got that jumping reach, and he is tall. He fits what we're looking for. So he has come in on a free transfer. He was part of Everton's youth academy, and he's got a bit of experience around in the non-league. So we've signed him. We've also signed. This was the replacement goalkeeper for the guy that just left. I don't even know his name. That's how little he meant to me, especially after we fell out. They want me to start him. They're telling me he's the best goalkeeper. I just don't think he is. Mentally, he's got higher stats than our current 16-year-old. But I like playing with a sweeper keeper. He just hasn't got that in his arsenal. I don't think. And I did give him a debut, and we lost. So no, he's back up. Devontae Morton was again just to add a bit of support to Salmon. We are playing with a target forward in our formation. And Salmon is brilliant. I love the guy, but I just feel that he needed some support. So we've got Devontae. He's 6'4". He's an inch shorter than Salmon, but he's got that strength, that jumping reach. These are not great, but he did score in his debut and got man of the match in his debut. So we'll take it. We also tried for a few other players, but this guy looks pretty handy. He can play attacking midfield or left midfield. Again, he started his career at Salford, and he did a bit of bits for City of Liverpool, and we've got him on the free. He's only played the one game. He is a backup, but I'm happy with some of the transfers that we've done. So let's get to it. It is FA Vase time, and let's see how this plays out. Here we go. FA Vase against Briscombe and Thrupp. Their form is been indifferent. 2 wins, 3 losses in the last 5. We've got the other way. 3 wins, 2 losses in the last 5. Hopefully, they will show you what I've been seeing in terms of our performance. Because it's I've been quite impressed with the way we're playing. But again, who knows? Who knows how it's going to go? We'll just have to see. How this plays out. And again, 30 minutes in, it's a bit of a boring one for the fans, but I'd rather that than concede nice and early. Here we go. I was going to say I had nothing to talk about then. Here we go. Blake. He's cut in, and that's unlucky. We're trying him as a supporting striker. We've had to make a couple of changes this game due to fitness levels. But half time, they're doing nothing. See, this is not as extreme as I've been blagging to you recently, like in the build up. But this is what we've been doing to teams. We have kept their XG down, their shots to a minimal, and we are having. I mean, this is pretty awful itself, but we are having more luck in that. And if you look at the high intensity sprints, that's the pressing. We're doing bits there as well. So. It is a plus, and I'm hoping this will show. I'm going to get sloppy again, and there's the ball. That's what I was worried about, and that's where we got stung before. And to be honest with you, I've made a Robin Moan back there with the big guys because they haven't got the speed. So we're going to have to accept that some of those are going to go in. Here we go. Come on, play. Show what we've been doing. There you go. Ball out wide. Jones. Oh, that should have been in, Rowley. I'm not that impressed with Rowley. I haven't been impressed with him, which is why I was looking for a right winger. He just hasn't really been doing much at all. He is the highest starred for that position. Oh, man. Okay. Look at their XG. 0.3 that was. It's gone up to 0.6 now. But this isn't an ideal. We could go out of the vase. We don't want it to be competitive with it, so it's not the end of the world if we go out. I just would like a little cup run. Here's more to know. Oh, I thought it was in. I really did think that was in. Okay, we're going to make some changes. This is what I found out as well, by the way. Barney can play sort of wing back. I know that looks really rubbish, but he played all right when I brought him on before. Salmon's going to come in. Let's see if he can do anything. And that's all we're going to do, because otherwise they're just defensive changes. But hopefully someone can snatch something for us. And I thought we had a highlight. We are going. I thought we were going to from the set piece. The corners always seem to be highlights, but it didn't happen. Again, we're dominating on shots. I do like how the stats are sort of weighing up. I suppose it doesn't really matter what the stats are doing if we're doing nothing with the ball. But I'm holding on hope. Oh, Blake just scored. We're just not being ruthless enough. We're not being clinical enough in front of goal. And this will be our own fault if we don't find something. Salmon, attack that, son. Oh, and he's missed it. Okay, it's going to be one of those days, isn't it? We're going to go out of the FFAs. Look at it this way. It just means our fitness levels. We've got more fitness for the league, and that's how it's got to be our priority. We're doing all right financially with income, so let's focus on getting out of this league. I think that's what we've got to focus on. It's going to be 2 maybe here. They're playing that's quite a good, nice play, and it's those big deflections that's been. I mean, I do like it. I do like the deflections. It's a cool new addition, but I don't like it when they happen against our team. And we were extremely unlucky, I think. I think we're extremely unlucky there. I mean, that's awful. 18 shots and 83 on target. I haven't got long shots set up or anything like that. That was just poor finishing. We were expected to get 2. If you look at XG and take it on face value, forget all the ins and outs, we should have won 2-1. I mean, I think that's harsh. I'm going to say it because we should have won. We can't let them off having 18 shots and doing nothing with it. But I do think that our dynamics are affecting that, because at the end of the day, the formation can be right, the players can be good enough, but if it's just not working on the pitch, you're gonna see things like that happen. My fault. Only 35 people showed up. People don't care about this, and it looks like we're going to have this. He's going to be moaning about our team talk, so let me deal with that, and we'll come back for match 2, and hopefully we'll have better luck in the Macron. Okay, so I dealt with that issue with Lightfoot. He did complain about my team talks. I told him to stop being unprofessional, and luckily he dropped it because, star-wise, he's one of our best. But here we go. We're away. The Macron Cup. We are expected to lose. Fans and board are expecting defeat here. But we don't care about any of that. We're going to go for it because that's all we know how to do. And we've been defying expectations all season. So hopefully we get this in the bag. The board do want latter stages. So fingers crossed. Let's give it a go and see how the match plays out. And here we go. Liverland. 3 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. I suppose I wouldn't say that's in form, but more in form than us, because we've lost 3 of the last 5, which isn't good viewing actually. And I when you look at it like that, should I be worried? Sherlock's a good free kick taking. That's why we signed him. Do something here. Oh man, he's not really set the world on fire, you know. He's not really done it for me. I signed him for the dead ball situations, and I can't, hand on heart, say he's done very well at it. But we'll give him a chance. We're giving him another game here in that shadow striker role. But let's see how this game plays out. We need a win, really, for morale alone. I don't want to have 4 lost at the last 5. It's not brilliant for morale. It's not brilliant for us. Oh no. Oh no. His first ever goal. Of course it is. And again, against looking at stats, their first shot on goal to R5. Something's not working. And I'll probably be hammered in the comments for changing a winning tactic. We were winning. It wasn't very sexy, but we were winning. And now I've tried to go on to play attractive football, and we're in trouble. It's not working, is it? Okay. Oh, that's unlucky. We're just not putting our chances away. We're not putting them away. I know I'm talking. Well, actually, I'm not talking early. This is going to be 4 lost out of 5. Something's going to have to change. Regardless if I like this formation, we're getting absolutely smashed with it. Yeah, something's going to have to give here. And maybe when I go offline after this episode, maybe I will look, maybe simplifying it, the tactic. Maybe I've tried to be a bit too clever, and we just can't pull it off. We're working harder than them. 75 high intensity sprints to their 39, but I'm finding it really hard not to get annoyed. This is just poor on all fronts. This has been so bad. What is happening with our team? Yeah. Come on, just get a consolation. That's not good. That's awful. That sums it up, doesn't it? Leader Williams, being one of our best players this season. That wasn't even close to being on target, and that was awful to vet. And they've given a penalty. That was not a penalty, referee. The ball went off to the corner flag. How? Stay calm, because I'm going to let my offline anger come out about this stupid game that we all love for some reason. All right, you know what? Something has to change here. This isn't working. And I mean, I should change formation. I am. Let's mix this up a bit. Let's get advanced forward. Sherlock, you are useless. I don't like you. I don't know why I signed you. I don't care. That's how I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed by this. They're not really knackered. They can't even use that excuse. You're having a shocker. Oh, I can't really do it. For this is that again. We're getting stung by the 5 substitution jobby, the 5 sub on the bench. One has to be. You've got 4 players to choose from. Can't really mix up. Waste time, actually. I was about to say, why is he wasting time? Waste it. Because it's going to be less embarrassing. Blake whips that one in. It's going to be keepers all day. It's too close to the keeper. I'd be really devastated against is if we fold. It's going to be offside, isn't it? Yeah, of course. If we fold now, after having such a good run in the league, like I said, this is going to be 4 losses out of 5. I'll be so devastated. Because we had a good little thing going, and again, it's probably my fault, signed too many players. But anyway, we'll address that. I'll stop signing players, I'll look at formations. I'll take this loss like a man. That's not a penalty either. That is not a penalty either. This referee, how much have they paid you? That was not a penalty. 2 that were not penalties. And I'm finding, oh my God. No, I'm not. That was not a penalty. And we've been taught a lesson. Regardless. Like I said, take it like a man, make it 6. And maybe I'm just going to be better to shut up here. Another miss, 1-on-1 pretty much. This is awful. No, I'm stunned into silence. I don't really know what to say to this. That was an absolute... We don't need to say anything. We don't need to talk about this, do we? It's this again. Possession, passes complete. I know we had more high intensity runs. Look at it. We worked harder. We worked harder than them, although They only attempted 10 tackles in the whole game. Fair enough, they won 9 of them. 12 corners with our height, we shouldn't be struggling with. 3 clear cut. I think they scored all 3 because those 2 penalties were a joke. Honestly, they were a joke. I'm not happy with that refereeing performance, and I'm annoyed that you can't really slag off the refs anymore, because you used to be able to absolutely dress down the referees. And some back in the day, for those who remembered, like the FA would keep quiet if it was like, oh yeah, our bad. But they've absolutely had our pants down. No way are they in our league. Oh, we're embarrassed by a team in our own league. That makes it even worse. Right, guys, I'm going to do some work. I'm going to take this offline. I'm going to do some work because this just isn't working, is it? I know we're getting the shots off, but maybe I need to look at a new tactic. How's the schedule looking? It's not good in this sense. We've been embarrassed in the month of September. Not a good month for us after having quite a good start. We are back at home on the 4th. I'm going to take a few of these offline. We're out of all cups now, so there's nothing. We're just going to have to play some games. What I might do is just play a few of these, and then we'll do what we have been doing and coming back, playing a couple and revisiting. I'm not going to make any signings. I don't think that's the issue here. I think this is the issue. I think this is a real issue, to the point where if this carries on, although they're supporting me, if this carries on, our career at Isle of Man's in trouble. Maybe our series will be dead before we've even started. Who knows? Anyway, thank you for watching. 3rd to 4th, unemployed, to Hall of Fame. We're far away from it at this moment, but keep the faith, and hopefully we get things back on track.